Last year we launched the Crusader and it had two 500-watt hub motors, all-wheel drive bike. It did extremely well for us. This year with the Megatron, it's going to have two 1,000-watt hub motors, so double the power as the Crusader. The motors are Bafang 1,000-watt motors. The other awesome thing about the Megatron, it's going to come with two 17-amp-hour batteries, one in the frame and one on top. This battery will be the Viper Western camo like here, just for the sake of the video and getting this video out. It's black, but it will come standard with the camouflage battery as well. But again, two 17-amp-hour batteries totaling 34 amp-hours of battery. This thing will get you up to 80 miles on a single charge. The other cool thing about the Megatron is that on the control pad up top, you're going to be able to switch it from front-wheel drive, wheel-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive. Now, to put it in a front-wheel drive, there's 3 pads on the console here. You'll be able to double-click on the front pad to get front-wheel drive. You'll be able to double-click on the rear pad to get rear-wheel drive, and double-click the center pad to get all-wheel drive. The other unique thing about the Megatron is it's going to come with a new and improved LCD, full-colored LCD display up top. It's actually horizontal instead of vertical. And then it's going to come all with the standards of our 1,000-watt bikes. It's going to have a 4.8-inch tire. It's going to have the Tektrodrotto 4-piston hydraulic brake, 203mm rotor in the front, and 180mm rotor in the back. Just so everybody knows, too, this is actually the controller box. On the Crusader, the controller box is actually mounted into the frame. Because of the extra large batteries in the frame and on top, we actually put the controller back here. And then we're going to put it into our most popular camouflage, which is the True Timber Viper Western Camo. This bike has a 19.7-inch frame and a 31.6 standover height. The thing about this bike that I love that's ideal for hunters is that it's a single speed. There's no gears, there's no derailleur, it's super bulletproof. Also too, like, unlike the mid-drives, if this chain breaks, the motors will still work separately from each other, so you still be able to ride this bike out. So, all in all, this is one of the most bulletproof bikes we make. It's got, again, 34 amp-hours of battery and up to 80 miles on a single charge, and then 2,000 watts of power. That's unbelievable. I'm super excited about this bike. I'm super excited to use it.
E-bike. Literally, this is the only bike in the world of this type. It's 9 inches of travel in the back. We have a full CNC swing arm, 8 inches of travel on a custom fat DVO fork, featuring custom crowns, custom axles. So we optimized this over time to eliminate as much weight as we could without sacrificing strength. So that's why you see the cutouts in here. We actually saved almost a pound off the standard Revolution swing arm. So this beast is not as heavy as it looks. It is a lightweight machine starting in the 70-pound weight range, and it's just a monster. It's so fun off-road. The back features a custom 260mm skewer and a roll-off in the back, so you have 526% gear range. I want to talk about a brand new feature for the Revolution, which is the 14-speed roll-off XL. It's a fat-specific roll-off hub that is resistant to mud, sand, water. A really robust German-made hub with 14 evenly spaced gears with a humongous 526% gear ratio. You literally have everything in one bike. You have one chain line. We use a really heavy-duty e-bike specific chain on this, so you have one chain line straight back, and you have 14 gears to absolutely do anything from super high torque to super high speeds. So it really is everything in one bike. It's literally a monster off-road. You can climb absolutely anything in low gear, and it hits a top speed of 45 miles per hour for the 3,000 watt version. We're offering versions of the Revolution AT from 1,500 watts, 2,000 watts, 2,500 watts, and 3,000 watts. An amazing bike. It's basically the M Pro on steroids. Everything from the M Pro is standard on the Revolution AT, including the Renthal carbon fat 35mm handlebar, including the Magura MT7 quad piston hydraulic disc brakes, the Cane Creek 110 headset. Right here on this one is the DVO suspension option, which is an optional on the Revolution M Pro. Here we have a Magura Bluetooth dropper seat post, so you touch a button and it comes all the way up for pedaling uphill, and it slams down for going downhill. This is a bike, we call it
bestseller Delfast Top 3.0 electric bike. Up to 200 miles on a single charge. Maximum speed up to 50 miles per hour. Carbon drive with one gear does not rust. It is not afraid of dirt and water. QS V2 motor with IPX5 protection withstands 6,000 watts in peak and is about 2 times more powerful than an average motorcycle. Front light includes the option to switch to high and low beam. Double hydraulic brake disc hit up to 90% less than conventional brake, which gives you additional safety and comfort. 72-volt 62A controller three regimes: PAS or throttle regime, Eco, City, Unlimited regime, and recuperation. Delfast Top 3.0 electric bike is filled with a wide range of technologies: Bluetooth, keychain, start-stop button, remote launch, alarm, motor blocking,
both military and civilian duty in mind. The ultra-robust motor system offers both torque sensing and throttle on demand, which is becoming rarer and rarer in the industry as the European brands clamor to remove throttles from e-bikes. The torque sensor is very accurate and smooth and allows for a beautifully seamless pedal assist experience that you have to feel to believe. Motor power options range from 750 watts, 1500 watts, and 2000 watts. In this video, we are going to present to you a visual aid to understand what you're actually getting at different power levels. For all of these tests, we will be using throttle only and the largest 42-tooth cassette cog on the rear with a 40-tooth race-face narrow-wide chainring up front. First up is a true 350 watt power level. This is a visual reference to understand the 250 watt and 350 watt bikes that exist on the market. Now, it is worth noting that many of these bikes that claim a low rating are actually able to continually furnish more than their advertised rating, but nonetheless, here is an actual 350 watt output. Do not be deceived by many pedal assist systems that have a strong rider, making the bike look stronger than it actually is. In many cases, a real athlete could climb a hill like this with no electric motor assistance at all. Next up is our 750 watt system. This system is dyno tested on our in-house DynoJet dynamometer to be the strongest system we can make 100% street legal in all scenarios. Output to the rear tire is right under 750 watts. Torque is around 100 newton meters at the motor. As you can see, it is substantially stronger than the 350 watt system we just tested and has a much easier time with the lower portion of the hill climb.
If you enjoyed our video, don't forget to hit the like button below. And if you want to see similar videos in the future, smash that subscribe button and make sure to turn the notification bell on. Now that's all I've got, and in all that you do, we want to help you beat yesterday.